Let me pop the... Okay. Come on, refresh. Sorry, folks. Technical issues with Chrome.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like we're on TV.
Okay. So, Romania and the Romanian legal system wants to hold in for 30 more days. Also, remember when this guy said, I don't know if you... no, 30 more days, actually, a month. Sorry, I misspoke. Remember when this guy said he was bald by choice? You know, he wasn't balding, but he decided to shave his head anyway. Yeah. Real alpha male. Totally not, insecure about his totally not thinning hairline. Anyway, let's just skim a few paragraphs off the top, then we'll give our thoughts. So, excuse me. A court in Romania's capital agreed Tuesday to extend social media influencer Andrew suspension on suspicion of organized crime in VR is at it again. Anyway, another 30 days, an official said. 36, a British U.S. citizen known for misogynistic views who has 5.1 million Twitter followers, was arrested December 29th when authorities descended on his property north of Bucharest. His brother Tristan and 2 Romanian women are also are in custody in the same case. None of the 4 has been formally charged. Romana Bola, a spokesperson for an anti-organized crime agency, DCOT, told the Associated Press that the Bucharest tribunal approved prosecutors' request to hold the Tates for another 30 days while the 2 women will be put under house arrest. It was the third 30-day extension granted since the Tates were arrested. The brothers also lost an appeal on February 1st of a judge's January 20th decision to keep them behind bars while investigation continued. A document explaining that the earlier decision said the judge took into account the particular dangerousness, listen to that, particular dangerousness of the defendants and their capacity to identify victims with an increased vulnerability in search of better life opportunities. Eugen Vidinas, I don't know how to pronounce Romanian names. One of the lawyers representing the Tate brothers told the journalist before Tuesday's ruling that the defense team would challenge another extension if one were issued, insisted the defense have effectively paralyzed the evidence, in the case so far, and that there was not enough to keep the city. Well, okay, he's going to have to appeal this decision now, since they've decided to keep him in court for 30 more days after the initial court holding, which lasted for a month. And so this is 2 months now he's gone on in prison. And Omar, I think what this really demonstrates is criminal justice system's propensity to just find to be this really dangerous and a really malevolent person. Because when you've not only been held, your detention has not only been held for a month, then the appeal is denied, then you're held for another month. That just signals to me that, your case is not looking too great, and the justice system is not liking you at all. What are your thoughts?
Okay, my whole idea is, my whole shtick idea is, why all of a sudden did the Tate become dangerous all of a sudden in the last 3 months? If he had these cases for the last couple of years, or these suspected, and there was a release. You saw that there was a release of some emails by the girls, you saw them. I don't know how accurate they are and things of that nature. We don't know what the due process is in Romania like we have here, so I don't know how they do it. The man is wealthy; he owns a house, whatever. They could always give him bail or put an ankle monitor on him, whatever they can. You understand what I'm saying here? So right now, it's kind of a bit confusing. Tate is going to become a martyr. The more he stays in jail, the more people are going to say, look at him. Oh, look there. They are punishing him because he's telling the truth. He's speaking truth about the Matrix, whatever we want to call it. He calls it the Matrix, whatever it is. Is an interesting guy. I think he's a showmanship. I think he's a circus-like guy. I saw him.
He's definitely a character.
Yeah, he's a character. I saw him in Vice when he was talking a lot of went to they stopped the recording. He started talking normal. It was like he was a different guy. You understand what I'm saying?
I saw fun. It's all in good fun, and it's all a game.
The problem is, I'm from the Muslim community, and a lot of guys are saying, "Oh, since he became a Muslim, look at it, they put him in jail. How come they didn't put him in jail before?" I don't know what the hell that means or anything like that. I even think he's a real Muslim. I think he's just using it as another.
Like, okay, he calls himself a Muslim,
Yeah.
probably, to justify his beliefs about women, because
Yeah.
he's using Islam malevolently. He's like, just using it as an excuse to ad hoc his beliefs about women. I mean, there are tons of Muslims that aren't, misogynistic, but he's using Islam in that bad way. But his fundamental contradiction is that he's drinking, he's smoking, he's gambling, he's pimping out allegedly in search of better opportunities, and he's like telling he loves them and luring him over to his place in Romania, and he's constantly having buying Bugattis, as he calls them, and he lives this hedonistic lifestyle, pretty much all of which would be called haram in Islam.
Yeah.
But he's constantly harping on Muslim women to stay in line and to follow the Quran and the Hadiths as they are written, in original Arabic. But and also I don't know what branch he's from, because he hasn't. Yeah,
he's not of any brand. He's just using Islam as an excuse to
because
he's probably doing more harm to the religion than the religion does. And you understand what I'm saying? Islam is not misogynistic or talks about women down to women, things of that nature. He's a fake. He's a foreign. He's a petty pimp. To get these girls in a room and put them on cameras just to make money. It's petty. You understand? It's not even real pimping. You understand? He put the pimps to shame in the United States. They probably upset his ass, but they're finally going to beat the shit in the United States. And what he did is he's just using these girls and these cameras and all that stuff. He's petty, and I think he's gonna wither away. People like him, they come once every 10 years. They have these little pop. They get lazy. Then people just forget them in the long run, and people just move on. He made his money. I don't know if he still has that money. They haven't taken it. I think he has. I don't know how many followers paying $50 a month for some. What is it called? Hustler University. Which actually it should be called You're Getting Hustled University, not your hustle. You're Getting Hustled University.
Yeah, he's doing the hustling and you're being hustled. So the only way to, really make a hustle is to teach people how to quote unquote hustle, but instead just fleece them of their money, and that's how you make it back. So, I'll just rent a $300 pair of sunglasses, put it on, shave my head, and talk like this for the rest of my life. Except when the cameras are rolling, then I can actually say, it's all in good fun. I just talk sometimes.
When they rent them and they put them just for the picture, for the video, then they give them back. I seen some guys they used to get on these private planes. They just rented, not rent the plane, just rent the pictures. They get in there, they take pictures coming in and coming out. Remember they caught him, the rappers, and it was all fake. They're not traveling, they're just it was just a photo shoot. It's all about what's that? What do you call the word? I mean, it's about
showmanship.
Yeah, showmanship or visualization. It's like people eat with their eyes. When you like see nice food, you eat with your eyes. So people follow their eyes, especially here in the West. Young kids are some of that.
Yeah, that's why the mental health of a lot of these kids is so bad. They see these idealized lives and they don't know. 99.99% of the time, that's unachievable. People, okay. There's probably some dishonest element of it.
All of them.
And meritocracy.
He's the same
I don't think it works out for most people.
He's the same guy as Jordan Peterson. He's the same. Only Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, because what I've noticed is that both of them just give the most generic platitudes about things you could intuit. Like, I was reacting, I don't know if you saw this, I was reacting to his video, and the crux of his arguments came down to, if you go into a business establishment, notice how you could do things better, and if you want to succeed in business, make money and keep it. And that was the entirety of the substance of his video. I'm like, yeah, okay, anybody can intuit that, but how? Easier said than done. How do I keep money in business? Okay? How do I scale in business? You're telling me to just, build your business up. How? What is the process? Okay. So, again, just at the most generic that you could learn pretty much anywhere. Anyway, That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just
Yeah.
because my language.
Oh well, yeah. I'll say it too.
Piece of shit.
Fuck, I want to use the bathroom. But
Coming
up, we have. Thank you. Coming up, we have a real.
All right.
I want to show you all.
I'll entertain him until you come back. This is Omar. We waiting for free. Has to go to the bathroom. You know, he's human at the end of the day. We hope you're enjoying the show. Please support the channel. Come on, guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta help us out here. Mad Manje, what's his name, man? You know, it's been a crazy week. You have these right-wing narrators. They go, "What's an attack on white people? They're trying to kill them white people with those chains." Come on, stop. We gotta be honest with people. We gotta be honest with what we say. I could see a lot of crazy shit on my just start saying this crazy fucking platform, and I bet you I get a lot of people not like this. Look at that, it's dead in here. But I would get a lot of people in here. All I have to do is just lie and create this situation where I'm telling people things that aren't true, or sell them a bad bill of goods on things and ideas that are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole issue here. Yeah, let's wait. He's back.
All right.